So a lot of guys think fragrances are only for people who are super into colognes. But honestly, smelling good just changes how you feel about yourself. I'm not some fragrance expert or anything like that. I've just been getting into them a little more recently. I've become a little addicted, some would say. I don't know anything about nose. I don't know anything about anything like that. But today I wanted to come to you guys because I know fragrances can make you feel more confident. They make you feel better. They make you just feel clean. So these are the 5 fragrances that I honestly think every guy should have in their collection. So with that being said, number 1, I have the Everyday Fresh fragrance. For those, I have Lattafa Fakar Black and Afnan 9 AM Dive. With these fragrances, I love these. I use these probably every day. As you can tell, they're pretty new. I've just literally have just got into getting more fragrances 2 weeks ago. But this one apparently is supposed to be a lot like Bleu de Chanel. It just smells fantastic. It smells amazing. It smells fresh. It smells clean. I honestly this is probably, if I don't know what to wear today, I'm probably picking this one up. It just fits every occasion that I can possibly be in, except night out. And honestly, you could probably wear a night out, but this I'm picking up every time. If I want to feel a little more fancy, I pick up Fakar Black. I love this cologne. Love, love, love. I probably have it right around here. It smells amazing. It smells masculine. It smells mass appealing. It smells like anyone could really like this. And I'm a really, really big fan of this one. So these two are probably the ones that I'm most likely picking up wearing mostly every day. Now for number 2, I have date night fragrances. For those two, I have Club de Noix Sillage. I don't really understand how to pronounce it. Sillage, Sillage. I don't know, it has 2 L's, so I say Sillage. And I also have Louis Vuitton's City of Stars. These 2 fragrances to me, when it comes to date night with my girl, I am completely amazed by them. Let's start off with this one, Club de Noix Sillage. Club de Noix Sillage is supposed to be a dupe of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. This smells absolutely fantastic. I am in love with it. As you can probably tell right now, the reason that I've been able to get more into fragrances is because I've been getting a lot of Arabic ones. This one in particular was one that I actually have a little bottle for. I liked it so much that I had to get the big one. This one really stood out to me. I don't even know how to describe it. You know, it's metallic, it's fresh. It's something that I see myself wearing on a night out. Especially when it comes to date nights, when it's a little calmer, when it's a little I know I have my girlfriend, so I don't really have to impress anyone. I just want to feel good about myself. I want to smell clean. I want to be approachable for my girlfriend. This one is a huge go-to for me. I am completely in love with it. Now, another one that I have, actually I have had this one for a while. So I work in refineries, and because of that, I met a guy who was super into colognes. And he put me on to Louis Vuitton, City of Stars, La Mesitite, and Afternoon Swim. This one, I kid you not, the first time I wore it, I put it on and I knocked out. It smelled so incredibly clean that I literally fell asleep. I love this fragrance. I love it, I love it, I love it. My girlfriend loves it, and maybe because it's unisex leaning. And I love that. I love that it's simple, it's comfortable, it's approachable, it feels like a night in, and I am really in love with it. So when it comes to date night scents, I love these 2. I love that this one is a little more out there, and this is a little more for those date nights where we know after the date we're just gonna go to sleep and we're gonna be very comfortable. We're a couple that likes to sleep. So these 2 are my top 2 picks when it comes to date night fragrances. Now for number 3, I have a compliment getter. For those, I have Hawas for Him and Versace Arrows. As you can see, I don't have a lot of money, so I save wherever I can. This is actually a tester bottle. I bought this for I think $50, and Hawas for Him, I actually got it in Burlington. Hawas for Him is supposed to be a dupe of Invictus. I was amazed by this cologne. I love it. As you can probably see, I love fresh. I love clean. I love things that feel like summer. I live in Texas, so I'm not a winter scent type of guy. Not yet. It feels a little more mature and not for the season that I'm in. So for these two, Hawas for him, Invictus. I actually feel like it lasts a little longer than the OG Invictus. I don't have it, but I did give it to my dad, so I have worn it, I have smelled it. I am completely in love with this cologne. Now, when it comes to Versace Eros was really, really popular when I was in high school. I was never into fragrances, so I just heard it, never smelled it. I love it, I really do. I think it's a great cologne. It's very like vanilla-y, but nice, soft, still masculine leaning. It has a little sense of like darkness to it, and that's something that I really like with this fragrance. And I want to keep in mind, I'm not a fragrance expert. This is just how I feel about fragrances, and these two, as a normal guy, I love them, and I get compliments. I mean, everybody knows Versace Eros, and it's popular for a reason, right? So if people smell this, they know what you're wearing, and they like it. That's why it's mass appealing. Invictus is the same thing. I say Invictus. Hawas for him is the same thing. It really it's mass appealing. It's easy for everyday people to smell it, and I think these two really do get me compliments. All the other ones get me compliments as well, but because these are more mass appealing fragrances that you can smell every day, and it's just clean, it's fresh, and you like them. So these are my number 3. Now for my number 4 spot, I have Cottage Island, and I have Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. I am in love with summer fragrances. I love what they have. Let's start off with Cottage Island. I just got it off the TikTok shop. I love it. I like the coconut. I love the freshness. I feel like I'm at a beach. I love that feeling. I live in Texas, so even my winters are probably like 85, 80 degrees. This just works for me all year round where I live, and this is just an amazing, amazing scent. I am completely blown away by it. It really is just sweet. It's like a pina colada. It's just amazing, and I'm in love with it. Now, when it comes to Afternoon Swim, this is a citrus smelling cologne. I love this fragrance. I think this is probably the best citrus fragrance that I've ever smelled in my whole entire life. It doesn't last that long. It doesn't last that long, realistically. So when I do wear it, it's mostly on occasions where I know I'm not gonna be out too much, or if, like, for example, this is my go-to. It was my go-to beach fragrance. Now I have both. I take these. These are my beach fragrances. But when it comes to like if me and my girl are gonna go get a drink or get some food, put this on. I love it. I love both of these, and I think they're excellent options for the summer. Now for the number 5 spot, I have the Confidence fragrance. These two fragrances just give me a little sense of like, yes, I am the shit, I am the man, and I love these fragrances. So for those two, I have JPG La Miel Parfum and Paco Rabanne Phantom. These fragrances, I know, for example, this one is a little more like clubbing, it's a little more out there. I really, really like this fragrance. I never smelled a JPG before this one, to be honest. And I know, for example, the Island is supposed to be a dupe of JPG Le Beau. And I think that one's incredible. I smelled it before I got the dupe. But this one is just strong, it's nice. I know it does. All of these last except the Louis Vuitton ones, but these are just great fragrances. These two, I just feel like the man, and I like the confidence that it gives me. This one is a little, it's a little strong. It's a little like, I mean, you can probably tell by the bottle, right? You feel like the man. La Miel Parfum. It's amazing. I don't really know what else to say as a normal guy, but I love this fragrance. Now, when it comes to Paco Rabanne Phantom, this one's more fresh. It's more fresh, it's nice, but it still makes me feel like it's fresh in a masculine sense. And I really love that about these two. As you can tell, I'm probably more of a fresh fragrance than I am a winter boozy one. But these two fragrances are my number 2 picks for the Confidence fragrance. And there you have it, guys. So these are my top 5 categories when it comes to fragrances. These are probably the fragrances that I wear the most. I am completely in love with them. I don't have a big selection by any means, but I am very satisfied with what I currently have. And I'm like I said, I'm a normal guy. I'm not a fragrance expert. I don't know anything about the notes. Maybe in the future we can get into that, build as a community. But as for right now, these are my top 5 categories, and I'm completely in love with these fragrances. So thank you for watching.